Hello, breathers. You with 50,000 miles of blood vessels in your body. Hey, breathers. What I want to talk about or share is, let's say, two examples. One, you have high blood pressure, which a lot of us do. And two, let's say that you find yourself sighing quite a bit. There's nothing wrong with sighing, of course, but it is an indication of a breathing disorder, improper breathing. So we have a concept of taking a deep breath. First of all, let me premise this by what we should be doing, at least when you're watching my little videos. I would like you to just breathe only through your nose. Your nose is a use it or lose it type thing. If you don't use it, it plugs up much more easily. And I do have a nose unplugging exercise also. But yeah, just breathe through your nose. The more you use it, the more it opens up the airways. Uh, if you have a nose infection, your nose and your lungs are one unit. They are interconnected. So if there's a problem in the nose, it's going to go to the lungs. Problem in the lungs, it's going to go to the nose. It's one homogeneous integrated system. So today, I want to talk about asking you and maybe demonstrating, giving you a little practice, asking you to breathe through your diaphragm, through your nose, slow, light, and deep. A lot of times we say we breathe because we need oxygen. The impetus to breathe, which any medical doctor will tell you, is because of the chemosensitivity to carbon dioxide. We breathe to breathe out carbon dioxide. The problem is we're overbreathing. We're breathing too much, which sounds really funny. But if we breathe less, we will have more desensitivity to carbon dioxide. We need to reset our carbon dioxide thermostat. This is per the Bohr effect. In the presence of carbon dioxide, oxygen is released from hemoglobin into our working blood cells. Most people that wear a pulse oximeter, there were a pulse ox. I can get it out. They wear a little pulse oximeter, one of these devices that tells you your peripheral blood saturation and your heart rate. Most of us, our blood saturation almost all the time is between 95 and 100% with oxygen. We have plenty of oxygen. What we don't have is oxygen releasing from the blood into the working cells, into our brain cells, into our muscle tissue, into our bones. So that's why when we breathe less, we get more oxygen because we're resetting our thermostat. It's kind of like the athletes go to the mountains to do high altitude training, where they're acclimatizing themselves to greater carbon dioxide, and it does many things. Again, I need to learn a little chemistry, but it helps us take care of lactic acid better. It's some kind of bicarbonate system. There's hydrogen and carbon with oxygen. It's really interesting, but it actually works. So if you find yourself out of breath frequently, and you also take high blood pressure medications, and you sigh. These are all indications that your breath needs to be retrained, which most everybody's does. Okay, here's an idea. 5 minutes minimum, preferably in the morning. I want you to get up, sit up, or you can lay down. You can start out by putting your hand over your heart, one on your belly if you want, or you can just leave them on your lap. And breathe through your nose gently. Your shoulders shouldn't move much. A nice breath in, a nice relaxed breath out. And on the out breath, extend it a little bit. Nice light breath in, nice breath out. Extend it a little bit. Do this for a few more times. And then in a minute here, we're going to take a nice breath in and a breath out, and we're going to pinch our nose and hold it for the count of just 5. Okay, breath in, breath out, hold it. Breathe in gently and just relax for a minute. And when we're doing these breathing exercises, we want to have a state of relaxation with every breath. Relax. When we take our breath in, at the top, just relax, short pause, extended exhale, pause, and relax. So do this for 5 minutes. You can do it however many times during the day, and then you go about your day. If you have breathing disordered sleep, that means during the day you're not breathing optimally. So we want to reset our carbon dioxide tolerance. Carbon dioxide is not a waste product. It's a very, very important gas. It's a vasodilator. It opens up our blood vessels. Carbon dioxide helps, it facilitates releasing oxygen from the hemoglobin molecule into the working cells. So 50,000 miles of blood vessels, 27 trillion red blood cells. In each red blood cell, there's 270 million hemoglobin molecules. Each hemoglobin molecule carries 4 oxygen molecules. So we've got a ton of oxygen. We need to access it. And we need to breathe light to breathe right. Coach Couch out. Remember, shut your mouth and save your life.